In a quiet corner of Los Angeles in the late 1960s, inside a modest training space filled with wooden dummies, punching bags, and chalk-dusted mirrors, a young martial artist was crafting something the world had never seen. His name, Bruce Lee. But what he was building wasn't a new style, not in the traditional sense. It was a revolution. The breaking point. Bruce Lee had studied Wing Chun under the legendary Ip Man. He had dabbled in boxing, fencing, judo, and many other disciplines. But as he began sparring with real fighters, not choreographed opponents, he noticed a deep flaw in traditional martial arts. They were rigid. Formal. Trapped in patterns. Classical martial arts are like swimming on land, he said. You may know the moves, but do they work in real combat? Lee realized that most systems were obsessed with form, tradition, and rank, not efficiency, adaptability, or personal expression. So, he began to strip away everything non-essential. The birth of Jeet Kune Do. In 1967, Bruce Lee formally gave a name to his evolving philosophy, Jeet Kune Do, the way of the intercepting fist. But even the name was meant to be discarded. Jeet Kune Do is just a name. Don't fuss over it. There's no such thing as a style if you understand the roots of combat. Jeet Kune Do wasn't a new system. It was the destruction of systems. A liberation from forms, belts, and techniques for technique sake. It taught you to absorb what is useful. Discard what is not. Add what is uniquely your own. Bruce Lee saw combat, and life, as fluid, ever-changing. Be like water, he famously said. Water adapts. It flows. It crashes. It becomes the shape of whatever holds it. This wasn't just martial arts. It was philosophy in motion. The core of JKD. So what is Jeet Kune Do in practice? It emphasizes directness, simplicity, and efficiency. It uses interception, striking your opponent as they strike you. It blends techniques from boxing, fencing, Wing Chun, grappling, and beyond. It rejects fixed patterns in favor of freedom and expression. There are no rigid stances, no memorized katas. There is only what works for you in the moment. More than fighting. For Bruce Lee, Jeet Kune Do was not just about defeating an opponent, it was about defeating limitations. Physical, mental, and philosophical. He once said, all types of knowledge, ultimately mean self-knowledge. Through JKD, Lee challenged the world to stop imitating others and start discovering themselves, not just as martial artists, but as human beings. The legacy lives on. Though Bruce Lee passed away in 1973, Jeet Kune Do continues to inspire martial artists, philosophers, athletes, and thinkers around the world. It lives not in a rigid form, but in the spirit of inquiry, adaptability, and personal truth. So when someone asks, what is Jeet Kune Do? The answer is simple, and infinite. It is you, honestly expressing yourself. Would you like a video script version of this, a show route?